Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. Big up to everyone who's locked in. In today's video, we're going to be talking about all the latest Chelsea news. Chelsea Football Club is such a collateral damage, man. Today is not the news you wanted, but it's not the news guys were waiting to see, but we have to talk about it because this is the news out here, man. Because the news keep getting more and more annoying. We got another briefing just dropped. Another one, man. And I'm sorry guys to say it, but this is the news you wanted, man. This is the news you wanted to hear from. These owners, man. Poor Wayne and his boy have a full trust of Chelsea ownership. Great. Full trust of the Chelsea ownership. I told you guys, man. Eghbali doesn't care. Despite of the criticism directed to the sporting directors, this is just one. This is just one, guys. This is just one of the string updates we got from the Athletic, man. It is briefed by Chelsea Football Club that after all what's been happening for the last couple of days, for the last couple of months, they have to come out with this. When the fans have turned to the club, myself, I have turned to the club because I can keep doing this, man. We can keep doing this, man, every single time. Because I told you guys, my focus is going to be on these two sporting directors from now on. That's what I told you. And now we're looking again, we are on the road to failure. That's how we look like right now. Now that the pressure is on Wayne Stanley and his boy, Eghbali and Clear Lake, now we get this. They have retained the full trust of Chelsea ownership, despite of the criticism frequently directed to them from the supporters. And guys, this is why in spite of I told you clearly cannot sell up, that they can't even show change. Eghbali, man. In spite of that, they backing these guys. They backing Wayne Stanley and his guy, man. Because I don't back the blue co out. I'm a blue co out. Because we have to imply pressure on blue co. It's not like they're gonna leave. But we can put a pressure on them that they can change. Get the sporting directors. Change something. Get some experience in this team. Because they're not doing it. Because I'm going to tell you this, guys. These sporting directors are doing what ownership wants. They're doing what Eghbali wants. They're doing what Bluco wants. I told you this. Because they have full trust. This is why this briefing has dropped. This is why with the amount of pressure is on these sporting directors, on this club, on the ownership, they have to drop this. Because people have been accusing us that we cannot sell all this. Because I don't really believe business people like clearly cannot go into business if they don't have the way out. Everybody in the fan base, this for the first time in a long time, are united that these two are not the guys. These two are not the guys to lead the club forward. These two should be gone. They should be gone last season with Pochettino. Was high and sight in my eyes last season. I said it, man. I wanted the sporting directors to go with Pochettino. They did not go. What did we do? We sabotaged the window. We absolutely sabotaged the last two windows and we failed to build on a Chelsea squad. We should have got the top four. We should have got the Carabao Cup last season. This man wasted last season. Just like this season. They are self-sabotaging this season as well from Enzo Maresca, man. You can see it. All. We have told last season that there were 18 pages that they read to Pochettino last season that why he has to go, but it was not true, man. Pochettino left because he did not agree with what they were doing. He does not agree with their stuff, man. Even though I didn't want Pochettino, man, because last season was criminal. They gave Pochettino the entirety of last season, man. They gave him, and then ended up getting rid of him. Now they brief on the media last season and they said the next manager is gonna be a long-term manager because you brought Maresca in. But Maresca has been doing fantastic, man, since the beginning of the season. But we've been doing self-sabotage, man. The sporting directors, the ownership. And I mean it. The guy I'm meaning is Eghbali, man. This guy is not the guy. If Clear Lake wanna win or they wanna make money from this club, Eghbali is not the guy. They need to get rid of Eghbali and get rid of the sporting directors. Bring in someone else. Bring on another ownership who can run for Clear Lake. That's what I think for me, man. I don't think maybe Clear Lake cannot go, but they can get rid of Eghbali, man. because Chelsea have asked Maresca to be the long-term leader. As you guys can see, everything there, and everything we already knew, man. We already knew this. This is what I wanted. I wanted Maresca to be the leader. I want Maresca to succeed at Chelsea. I want him to be the long-term manager for us, man. But we cannot do it because we keep self-sabotage, man. We keep doing it over and over, man. What's going on with us? What's going on with this club? Because all they're telling us this, that the sporting directors can be here next year. You can see the article, man. It says like Maresca, he's not going to be reviewed at the end of this season. He's going to be reviewed on the next season. And again, this manager is going to be reviewed by the sporting directors. This is the most annoying thing, man. How are you going to give people who need to get needs to go, people who need to get fired, to review the manager who's been doing well since the beginning of the season, until we got to December and we start losing because these sporting directors can support him? Egbali can do it. How can we do this to Maresca, man? How are we doing something like this? That's why we need to do the clear leg out thing. Even if clear leg goes out or not, we have to do it. Just so somebody have a little bit of unity, just so we can put the pressure on them. Because we need to put the pressure. We need to win. We need to get top 4 for the next season, man. And for me, man, I don't know what we're going to do next season, because if we don't get top 4. And I've been telling you guys this one, say with another season, that this ownership is not the guys, man. They are not them. We need a striker with box presence. We needed a Lavia replacement. We need a center back who can allow us to play the high line. Because there's a reason why we have not able to do it since Fofana got injured. Because Fofana is that center back. Now, we need 2 more center backs who can be able to help us to play the high line and get back in time, man. Because you did not even support him as a goalkeeper. Because you've been forcing Maresca to play Sanchez every week. Self-sabotage is ridiculous. You did not get a backup for Nicola Jackson, man. I've been here. People telling you complain too much. How am I complaining, man? If I want my club to succeed, how is that bad? If Maresca is going to be under review, so be it. But because for me, I know he's been doing fantastic, you cannot get rid of this guy. He has not bad done wrong. You have not supported him. He needs a striker. He's been crying for striker since the beginning of the season. You have not done it. Nicola Jackson is not a striker for me, man. That guy can play as a number 10, can play on the left wing, and he's fantastic. And if Nicola Jackson play on the left wing, he's better than Jadon Sancho, man. He's better than him. Because you brought us Pedro Neto. He can do it. Chelsea is the craziest club, man. We are the worst run club in England, man. Not good enough. Not good enough at all, man. So guys, let me know in the comment down below. What are your thoughts? And if it's your first time on the channel, smash that like button and subscribe, man.